Hello guys! So today I have a new release stamp from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, and I thought we would make a very easy watercolor type background for this beautiful stamp. So the stamp is called Tiger Swallowtail Butterfly. It has two stamps. You're getting a very large, it's as large as my hand, butterfly, and you're getting a small accent butterfly. And I thought we'd make a colorful watercolor like background here for this. So I have some water and a paper towel off to the side, and yeah, we're just gonna have fun with it. So I'm just gonna kind of do the background a little bit here, just get this wet. And this is just cheapy watercolor cardstock. I believe it's Strathmore, and it is cut down to 5 1/4 by 4. I'm just kind of getting the whole thing wet. And just to add a little fun to this piece, this water is getting soaked up pretty quick there. Okay, we're going to start with some Spectrum Noir sparkle inks, and these have a mica built into them. I did a video a little bit about them. I'll link that at the end if you wanted to see that. But it's fun because they have mica in them. So you have these watercolor colors. This one is a very, very light blue. It's called Moonstone. So this will go in our background for us. And it's going to give it this light blue background, but it's also going to give us this nice shimmery background. Okay, so I want to do there. Okay, and then I want to use a little bit of the green. The green I have is kind of powerful, so I'm just going to use a very small amount of it. This one is called Festive Spruce. And I'm going to switch over to a little bit smaller brush. And just going to go into the lid here. And I just kind of want to make it look like maybe there's a little tree or a bush off to the side. So I'm just taking this brush and just dipping it in. And then the water kind of carries it out. So that watercolor look gives it, it's spreading out. What's called blooming. I knew there was an official term for it. Maybe we make it come out a little bit more here. Just to have some color in the background. Okay. And then I want to go in with a little bit of this kind of purple pink color. This is called Cosmos. I'm just kind of swirling to shake up the mica off the bottom of the jar. And this one I kind of want to just freehand some flowers. So we're gonna stamp over these, so you're gonna see them, but I'm just really just trying to add some pops of color here. And again, as that blooms, it'll take some of that color and kind of carry it off. And then finally, some of this golden yellow, which is called Candlelight. I got all of these from HSN, part of their Christmas sale. Most of them. The blue and the pink I got from, I think, a mermaid set a while back. Alright, I'm going to take the heat tool to this real quick, try to dry it off a little bit before we stamp on it. You can see the backside was a page I used to swatch them. Alright, so I took my styrofoam plate out. I'm just going to put my cardstock in here. A little warping, that's okay. And I'm going to use the larger stamp, and I kind of want him to be the focal point. So again, he's going to stamp, we're going to stamp him right over the card here. Kind of at a little bit of a diagonal. Let me move that over. Okay. And I'm using the Misty tool because I have a feeling we're going to have to ink it a couple of times. We're going to use our VersaFine Clair in Nocturne. because we're using watercolor paper, it's going to have a little bit of dimension to the paper, so that's why it takes a couple of inkings. Okay, I think one more and we should be good. Okay, looks pretty good. All right, now I'm not going to stop there. Clean my stamp off. Okay, and I'm going to take it a step further. What I want to do now is I actually want to heat emboss this. So I'm going to go in with some Versamark and going to use the clear ink now. Stamp that down. Brush. Just trying to clean off any of that stray embossing powder. We just want it on our butterfly, on the black areas of our butterfly. Okay. So now we're going to take our heat tool again. And heat it up. Now everything is nice and shiny and glossy. Oops, I missed a spot right in the middle. Okay, I think I got it all now. Okay, I am not done yet. Close. I have this bright reddish orange called Log Fire. Swirl that up, and I'm going to go to a smaller brush again. Okay, and I'm going to take this color, which is a very bright orange, and any of the blank spots that's not heat embossed, I'm going to paint this color in there. And because we heat embossed it, it will resist any place that's black. Very fine, fine area on the tip here. Okay, so now we have this beautiful orange and black, super sparkly, watercolor looking butterfly with this sparkly watercolor looking background. What do you guys think? There you can see the heat embossing, and you can see some of that shimmer on there on the card. And then I would just stamp my sentiment at the top. And we are all done with this card. Now, if you wanted to, you could go in and do some water splatters. I might do that just on our background piece here. There we go. Just to add to that kind of distressed look which is in right now, and that watercolor splatter look. So I'm just splattering some of that, and then I'll give it a second to set in. I'm going to take it off my butterfly right away because I want that to stay bright. And then on the background here, just lift some of that up. It's hard to see because it's not, the background's already light, so it's not like you're going to lift too much color off of there. But I think it's whimsical, it's fun, it's very colorful. Be a great get well card or thinking of you card, and all of that shimmer really pops and stands out on there. So there we go, guys. Again, I used the new Tiger Swallowtail Butterfly stamp. And again, you get the larger one and the smaller one. If I wanted to, I could probably, you know what, let's do that. Let's stamp this little guy out. Oh, you know what? It's on. Never mind. I'm not going to do it. I was going to do it thinking, oh, it'll only take a second, but it's going to be longer than that because of it being a textured cardstock. I don't want it to stamp out and get kind of bumpy looking. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it alone. Sometimes you just got to walk away. So I would add this to a card front, add a couple of sequins, and it's done. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions or comments, post them down below. If you like this video, I always appreciate you guys' thumbs up. I will link the link to Blue Night rubber stamps for you guys so you can check those out. Thanks for watching and keep on stamping. Bye-bye.